I'm going to just say screw it for tonight. All right. Oh, sorry, Jenny. I just saw your message. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Vivi, you're up. Where are my cards? Look what Kaden painted. Stitch was obviously outlined already, but that's so cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with him right now. Move it there. Okie dokie. I didn't get you on the. Oh, I did. Yeah, okay, I got you. All right. Hey.
So I think I sent you enough likes. I've shared it twice.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, Cecilia.
I'll try to go to bed.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. I'll see what I can get out of meditation later.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Can I get 4 cards for Vivi, please? What you doing? Oh, what thing? I was moving my stuff around and I was. Good night. Talking to my sister.
Real quick.
What?
I'm just gonna ask you.
The what? No. Where is it? Oh my god. Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you for the warning.
Say that because it's a little more dangerous now.
Yeah. Okay. Clearly. Love you. Okay. Saying bye to my sister. Anyways. Look at it. It's so cute. Okay. All right. Anyways. All right. Vivi. Jeez. I need to start writing down numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Can I get 4 cards for Vivi, please? Thank you for letting me know. Okay, see, like my regulars, you guys know the drill. Okay. Woo! I think is that okay. Oh goodness. Okay. Dude, y'all gotta chill out. It's too loud in here. Too loud. Everybody's there's a lot. It's very DMV waiting room right now. Okay, there was an extra card stuck on the back of another one. All right. Excuse me. Sure these are all in the right direction. Are these all in the right direction? Is this one supposed to be up there? Okay, now are they all in the right direction? Thank you. A lot of these people are here for you, Vivi. That sounded really ominous. Not in a bad way. We'll see here in support of. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to listen for a second and then I'll read the things. Yeah, it's like. So there's some that's like ancestral spirits. There's some that's like, like guides and stuff. A couple of these feel higher powered, like some kind of deity, which is not necessarily like a big scary thing for the record. They don't feel like infernal or anything like that. Okay, just for the record. I think this is like an evolution of your. Okay, Liz. I think this is like an evolution of your hello gifts, basically, and your craft and everything. Oh, it's not. There's no one. No, there's definitely. So, all right. So I'm going to tell you what these are because they make a lot of sense, especially now that you said that. Hi, YouTube. So I'm still kind of getting the hang of looking at both places. So I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention, enough over there. If you, let me say this spiel. Okay, so, oh dang it, I need to raise that camera a little bit. One second. Trying to get it where you guys could see the prices. Okay, all right. So here's the deal, guys. If you want to be on the list for free cards, you can comment your first name. If you're interested in a paid rating, pricings are over here. Payment links are in my bio on TikTok, and they're in the pinned comment. Hi, D. And they're in the pinned comment over here on YouTube. Subscribers on YouTube get a free question per live. Okay. If you want to get bumped up the list, you can either do like we don't have gifts over here, so you can do like like $1 or $2 whatever donation, and you can get bumped up the list, or you guys can do like 100 coin plus something like that gift. All right, okay. Anyways, focus. There's a girl on TikTok. She's like, focus. I love her so much. She's so funny. All right. So we've got communication, intuition, upheaval, and we've got mischief and stagnation. So this is the thing, is I think that I almost want to say you're trying too hard. You're stressing yourself out about it. Okay. Just watching for now. You're welcome. Oh, let me put D on here. Hold on. D. Okay. If you want to do the question, you gotta tell me your name because I don't remember everybody's yet. Okay. Anyways, I think, yeah, I think that you're stressing out about it. Okay. I think the upheaval card it's just this internal chaos that's happening. Really, like, they're there, they're waiting for you to communicate. You just gotta like get your head, get out of your head about it a little bit. Mischief in reverse is that like stressing about it too much, right? The stagnation is the blockage is just that. So I guess I would say this is going to sound really weird, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Hang out with them. I am serious. Like one of my favorite things to do was, it's been a minute, but like me and Salma used to hang out in my car when I had my Starbucks addiction. We used to hang out in my car and watch this Turkish soap opera called Daydreamer. It was so good. And like, because he loves drama. Okay. Loves drama. And so we would sit and we just hang out and like watch it. So like, just invite them in, get familiar with the energy of, like your guides and the positive beings that want to connect with you. And then you can maybe do like some kind of meditation or use the pendulum or something in a more like relaxed way. So I think that's maybe an option. Hi, Regina. Yes. All right, guys. So if you want on the list, most of you guys are in the list. If you want on the list for free cards, you can comment your first name. If you're a subscriber over here on YouTube, you get a free question, but you got to put your name before the question. I'm not that kind of psychic all the time. It does happen sometimes, but not all the time. Okay, can I get a card for Vivi, please? Anything noteworthy they want to say? There's a lot of them, honestly. If you... Oh, yes! This is so good. I like this one. Oh, right. All right, let me see. All right. Can I get a card for Vivi, please? So I can't even. Okay. For anybody that's new here, my free ones are actually pretty. They're ridiculously in depth. Okay, if you're over on TikTok, you know that like the amount of cards that I give for free readings is like equivalent to like $30+. So they take a minute. So if you want to get bumped up the list, you can do donation through any of my Linktree options, or you can hang out. If you have to leave, guys, please just tell me so I'm not calling for you because it's rude. Okay, all right. This one is Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Oh my god. I think I've had a little too much coffee. Okay. All right, I'm gonna check in on the list really quick. All right, so I'm on Vivi. Then I've got Marisol is doing a mini. And then Mandy, Jenny, Liz, Cecilia, D, and is it Pooja? Pooja? I hope I'm saying it right. I'm probably not saying it right. Okay. All right. I rest in the darkness of my cocoon. I trust in the process of my sacred metamorphosis. Of course. All right. Life is a process of change. We are not who we used to be. We are changing form completely, shedding all that was to allow a transformation and reemergence to occur. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I saw something. Not in the room. I can't. I need a second. Okay. God, I seem fake to everybody over here that hasn't seen me before, probably, but you were very much like a trusted elder in more than one lifetime for these people. That's why they're showing up for you. They're like, this girl has no idea who she is. like legit. So I can't. Okay, all right, we'll come back to it in a second. All right. Anyways, a maturation of our consciousness and the being of who we are is beckoning us from deep within. It is within our nature, calling us forward. To stop the process is to stop our becoming. Just like a cocoon, there are times when we cannot see the path before us. We lose sight, everything dissolves into an indiscernible pile of gooey mush. Nothing is within grasp, all is fragile and vulnerable, and all we can do is sink into the cocoon and allow it to work its process. If we cut open a chrysalis or force it to emerge before it's ready, the life force oozes out without reaching its potential. Instead, we must trust, sink in, and honor the sacred pause. The innate intelligence within us is already reimagining itself. We may have lost sight, but our sight and our doing aren't needed for this process. What is needed is an unraveling of the fabric of our being so a new becoming may emerge from the threads of who we once were. We are all works in progress, continually growing and transcending. Consider what is wanting to be reinvented, stepped into, and shifted in your life. Mystery and newness are calling. Hi, Carmen. Yes. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I completely forgot. But yes, we will do yours today. I'll work you in. I'm not going to make you wait until the end of all of these 8 people. Okay. Oh, I was going to say something, Vivi. I don't know what. So we all know you can reincarnate as all different walks of life. You should watch the show Undone. It's on Prime Video. And like the girl ends up being, what if she's like Mayan or something? She finds it out like going, it's crazy, dude. It's like about time travel and all kinds of stuff, but it's really good. And I'm getting that kind of vibe when I'm seeing them. It's like, I was like, it's like native, but not here. So I'm like looking at them a little bit more. I'm like, okay, we're thinking like Mayan, Aztec, that kind of vicinity, you know. Old, you're old as hell. Okay, all right, the questions. What is shifting within me and all around me? How can I sink into the goo and allow it to transform me? And what can I allow to go through metamorphosis in my life? Then the ritual. I'm not going to read this one. I'm not going to read this one because I know what you need to do. It's what I told you to do, right? This is like about embracing that, like what's already trying to happen for you. And it's just talking about like wrap yourself up in a blanket and, you know, like sink into that feeling of change, which is great, but not it, but yeah, we got the point. Okay. All right. So get ready because this one's really funny. Butterfly soup. This one's transition. Of course, it's butterfly soup. We're like, this girl has no idea. Okay. It's okay when you don't feel like yourself. It's okay when you aren't who you used to be and you aren't yet who you will become. This is the butterfly soup of change. Upon entering the cocoon, the caterpillar ceases to be a caterpillar. Its DNA literally stops showing up as caterpillar, but likewise does not show up as butterfly. This in-between phase is called the imago, where the image of becoming a butterfly shows up prior to the cells actually forming. If this is the soup you found yourself in, follow the caterpillar's example. Cocoon yourself with quiet and stillness. Get cozy. Befriend the unknowing. You're becoming. The new wings are on their way. Whether you hope for a winged new life, career, relationship, or health report, allow yourself to rest and unravel in peace. It's essential. The image of your new life will arrive, and with it, all the winged DNA changes you need to support this new version of you. Butterfly soup. I love that one so much. I love that one so much. Where's the other cards? That was funny. Okay. Okay, all right. Marisol is next. Oops. Wow. That was. All right, Marisol's next. And then I'm gonna do Mandy. And then I'll do Carmen's because she paid me the other day and then the power went out. So you're welcome. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. We're going to have to start. I'm going to do this one as a mini, but from now on, if we're doing multiple people, it's going to have to be a full because it's not. Yeah. Okay. All right. Can I get, how does John feel about Marisol? Woo! Shit. Oh. No. That literally was the only card that came out upright. They were like, no. Okay. I guess that answered that question. Let me go to the other one. So Abraham was the other one? Yeah. How does... You're welcome. How does Abraham feel about Marisol? Woo! You're not going to like the answer to this. I'm just going to tell you what they are, okay? Got healing in reverse. This is the no card, but I also think it's cycles. It's, it's the blockage card. And then we've got stagnation. So one or both of you are not ready for this, but let me see. How does he feel about her? How does Abraham feel about Marisol? Oh my God. Your people are like, no. All right, okay. Are these how Abraham feels about Ursula? Are they all in the right direction? I will say confidence. All right, confidence upright is the first card. Then we've got intuition, connections. Those are both in reverse. And then purification's upright. Overcoming obstacles is in reverse, and anticipation is upright. Okay, I'm going to say that I think that there is an attraction there, but I think that he is feeling the wall that is being put up because you're not ready. I know that you want this, but he's just like this purification, like that's what he's picking up on. He's like, she's like, there's things that she's got to let go of. And overcoming obstacles, like it's the stuff that you haven't worked through yet. Anticipation definitely seems like he would stay interested. Yeah, like he would stay interested, but this is the thing, is it's not that they don't like you. Okay, for the record, it's not that they don't feel attraction or feel any kind of connection. It's just like, I don't know how to explain this feeling. How do I explain this feeling? I don't know. It's that feeling when it's like, oh yeah, that could, I'm attracted, but like, I don't know if that would go anywhere. That kind of feeling. You know what I mean? When you just have that feeling. So like, there's nothing. It's not that they're not attracted. I'm going to ask how the other one feels, but I think that it's going to come up as about the same thing probably. Also, don't do that thing where you go and you pay multiple other readers to tell you what you want to hear, because they're lying to you and they're scamming you. Okay, I'm telling you the truth, even if it's not what you want to hear, because I care. Like, I want you to move along your path so you can meet your actual person. And chasing these people that aren't right, or they aren't right now, it won't get you to that person that you deserve. Okay, how does oh shit. Oh. Okay. These look okay. Okay. This one seems like he'll wait around. I want to chase them. I don't want to be masculine energy. Yeah. I think that's good. I don't think you should chase anyone either. I think you should, work on you and figuring out who you are and what you want and etc. So these are about how John feels. Okay, communication, patience, mischief, which is that playfulness card, and hope. Those are all upright. Determination's in reverse, and then innocence is upright, anticipation's in reverse, and overcoming obstacles is upright. So basically, these are really hopeful. Like, he's willing to kind of get to know you slowly. He's a patient person. He's not like, this one, like, he's not going to be pushing. You know what I mean? He's not going to be pushing for things before it's time, right? Like, this is the like something new card. As you find you, like, you're going to end up stepping into this new energy, which is going to, like, I'm going to say, kind of just fast track things. Anticipation in reverse, like, he's just not putting pressure on it, like, I think he wants it, but he's just not going to put pressure on it. He's like, I'm going to wait and I'm going to see what happens. Like, so I would say that the reason why we got the no card before, it was actually the breaking cycles card. So he is willing to wait around. That's really good. All right. Other questions? Not about another person. Yeah, he was just like yeah, the Abraham guy. He just didn't seem like, it seems like there's an attraction there, but it doesn't seem like he wants a relationship. Yeah. It's because he's like, yeah, exactly. It's because he's like, not, y'all are not meant to be, first of all. And so I think that, he's just feeling that like, she's cute, but just probably not for me, just not in a relationship place. And honestly, it could be him too that's not in a relationship place. So I like, oh God Almighty. Do I have to come through this live and just, I have to be careful what I say or I'll get in trouble. Just yes, I remember Tristan. No, I mean I'm gonna over Tristan. That's the one, right? That's the one that I said before that I was like, don't do it. Isn't that the one? It was like Tristan or Christian. I can't remember which one. Something like that. I haven't forgotten, you guys. Just so you know, I'm going to read off the list in just a second. Like, I went out with him, but it didn't work out. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm thinking of a different one. I'm trying to remember which one that was. Hold on. I'm cold. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Also, somebody got filtered. I'm going to assume it was probably you, Marisol. All right. Okay. So when I'm finished with Marisol in a second, I've got Mandy, and then I have Carmen has a full. If you guys need to like pop out and come back, that's fine. Just let me know. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I thought they were all about to go on the floor. Thankfully, they didn't. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. All right, are these in the right direction? No, Tristan and Marisol. Okay. He's a player, and I don't think he meant what he said. I'm gonna completely agree with that statement. He's playing games. He's straight up. He's playing games. Okay, so we've got this. We've got luck in reverse, metamorphosis in reverse, boundaries in reverse, loyalty in reverse. Like, he's not. We'll put it in the words of from SpongeBob. He's a bad egg. Yeah. Yeah, he's just a player. He doesn't care. I'm gonna assume he probably is just out for what he can get for himself. Yeah. That was a smart decision. Why did I put those up there? He's a Gemini. They're not all bad, but a lot of them are definitely, we'll say, unstable. The Taurus. Oh, good grief. Not the right combination. Not a great combination. Because you're just like, I want this steady, I want the stable, I want the someone who, has their shit together. Like, you want like the fun, but you don't want games. There's a difference. Okay, all right. This is Pisces. Oh boy. Wow. You're gonna have to be nice to him. Or you're gonna scare him off. That explains a lot, though. That explains a lot. They love really deep, All right, okay. Mandy, are you here? Where the hell can I put this? There go franchise. You're welcome. Let me click on that. All right, is Mandy here? I'm gonna move on in a second because I don't have time to sit here and wait for people. Carmen, are you here? Okay. We did charms one time, didn't we? I love those. They're so fun. We gotta do them again sometime. Okay. I forgot what we were pulling on, Carmen. So good. I love the charms. Yeah, they're so good. I need to do one for me. Especially now it's like New Year and all that stuff. Okay. All right. Was it just like whatever comes up, or did you have a question, or what are we pulling on? I was about to say to you guys over there, like, thank you for your patience, and then the patience card came out. Full work has a lot of changes, so maybe focus on general. Okay, all right. Okay. What does Carmen need to know, please? That was a lot. Just spread them out a bit. You know what's funny is I just realized I did that backwards. Normally I go this way. For whatever reason, I went this way. I don't know why. Hi, Patty. I think I should be up right. Okay. Goes upright. Okay. Why are my hands so cold? Oh, probably because I'm shuffling. Okay. Make sure they're all in the right direction. I'm pretty sure they are. They're all in the right direction. Thank you. Oh, you have a really hey Keenan. You have a really sweet spirit or guide or something that's hanging around. So definitely female. Nope. You did not miss. Nope. I'm on Carmen, and then you're next. Carmen's is a full though, so you could probably come back in a few minutes and won't have missed anything. All right, so we got determination in reverse. Got luck, which is also like the destiny card, is upright, and it's interesting because a lot of these go like upright, reverse, upright, reverse, upright, reverse. So, all right, so determination in reverse, luck upright, anticipation in reverse, loyalty upright, starting over in reverse, hope and hesitation, and objective perspective are upright. Oh, yeah. Oh, the rest of these are upright. Okay, trust in the invisible, leadership, innocence, patience, those are all upright. Hey, Destiny. That's funny. I definitely had too much coffee. Thank you. Yeah, I just usually put it up because I'm too lazy to do anything else with it. This is actually what it just does naturally. It was a little frizzy earlier, so I had to wet it. But other than that, this is my natural hair. Okay. I think the determination in reverse. I think it makes sense. You're talking about there being issues with work still. I know that's been an ongoing thing for a minute. That's all I do is put it up. Yeah, I know. I definitely do that a lot. The Destiny card, I think, is like there's this sense of wanting to change your path, I think, at this point. The anticipation in reverse, it's like, how do I put this? It's like you're anticipating problems kind of constantly. The loyalty card, I think that you have put in a lot of, into this. I think that you are a very loyal person, including when it comes to the commitments that you've made, not just, regular relationship wise. I think that's one of the reasons why you have stayed where you're at, honestly. The starting over in reverse. Excuse me. Here's the deal. This is a choice. This is a choice. I think that you've put in a lot into trying to make things better, but one, the starting over, doing something else, shifting your path or whatever is within your control. And the fact that that's followed up by the hope card is definitely a good sign. Also, starting over does not mean that you're starting from nothing. It means that you're starting from experience, you have a lot of experience in what you've done, which is pretty much every freaking job at the place. And so I think that if you want out of this situation that does not seem to be evolving in a positive way, then I would look into it, I know this is something that you've committed to, and I know that you don't want to just quotations give up, but I just don't think it's not good for you. You know what I mean? It's just not. And I don't think that these people are going to change. They don't appreciate you. You end up doing everything by yourself. So hope, hesitation, higher perspective, trust in the invisible, these are all so these two. Okay, so I'm going to do them this way for you guys because otherwise they're backwards. So this hesitation, I say it's intentional pause, right? And then we got this higher perspective. I think that this is a time for really evaluating where you're at and what you want and where you wish you were. And look at it without being in the lens of the emotional, right? like looking at it realistically, like, you know what, if I could have, if I could just make this situation different, you know, I don't mean there, I mean like if I could just make this situation different, if I could have whatever I wanted, what would I go after, you know, instead of continuing to stay where you are, which isn't getting you anywhere, right? So we've got to look at it from the objective lens, and consider that there are, in fact, other possibilities that you could end up not just being happy at, but being successful at, you know? Just like trust in the invisible. As soon as you ask for the opportunity, like genuinely ask for the opportunity, it's going to show up. Just like leadership is taking control of your life, something new, right? Bringing in something new into your life. Patience is here. Like, I think that you have been patient for, I guess I won't say too long, because that, you know, that was your choice, right? Like, we stay where we are until we're ready to do something else. But don't stay where you are being patient and waiting for other people to change until you just completely burn yourself out. Because it's just, they're not doing what they need to be doing. They're just not. And I don't think they care. I really don't. I don't think they care. I think at one point I was like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe there's some hope for this situation and maybe we can make it different. I'm still going to pull more cards. Yeah, maybe we can make it different. But it just doesn't, they just don't want to. Okay, let's see. All right. Wednesday after problem. Ooh. When they say the things that I say. Yo, when I tell you these are like the same cards in a different deck. Literally. Same cards from a different deck. Okay, get ready. So we've got, and these don't have reversals. So independence, goals, shape shifting, which is just changing things, self-love, risk, which is, I'm going to say it's both like taking the risk and it's also not not changing anything, which is a risk of its own. Perspective, hope. This one's awaken your magic. This one's like a kind of stepping into your power, you know. And this one is teamwork. So I think those literally said word for word what the other ones did. I'm gonna see. Let me pull from these. What is card? Ow. Okay. Yes. Wow. Can I get one more? Woo! Thank you. Okay. Where's the book? There it is. All right. All right. Get ready for these. So we've got, first one is conjure the magic. Conjure the magic. Magic is real. I don't mean hocus pocus, sleight of hand trickery, more like abracadabra, an Aramaic word meaning I create as I speak. This is a time for believing. Draw close to wonder, embrace possibilities, and stand firm in your own vision. Your dreams ache for a way into the world. You are their magic carpet, delivering them from the ethers into the reality. Let yourself be their ally by holding on to the truth behind all manifestations. Seeing is not believing, believing is seeing. You've got to believe in the magic before it appears. Okay, just wait, it gets better. This one is protect your boundaries. Every creature needs boundaries, but boundaries in and of themselves are not enough. They need to be protected. Tooth and claw, axe and dagger. Call upon inner fierceness to guard your boundaries and protect your space. Snarl, growl, you're allowed to be feisty and fierce when protecting your boundaries and personal sovereignty. There is a time and space for compromise and cooperation. Now is not that time. Take an Aikido class, learn fencing, take up an activity that helps you understand and embody warrior stance. It's not about physical defense. It's about embodying the energy of protection. You have plenty of empathy. Compassion and understanding come easily to you. Now practice the fierce art of defending and protecting. Invoke fierceness as your ally. Okay, let's do this one. This one also this one I also thought was funny. This one is listen to the little creature in your belly. Okay. What does your gut say? What is right for another may not be right for you. This is a time to test any advice or direction against your own experience. That little being that lives in your tummy will always tell you whether you're aimed in the right direction. It's essential, when considering your options, not to rely solely on the mental acumen of a pro-con list. Your mind only knows so much, but your heart, and especially your gut, are connected to your soul. They know so much more. Trust the emotional hit you get. What happens to your body when you consider the options? Does your heart expand, your breath deepen, your energy soar? Or does your breathing get shallow, or your heart shrink, your nervous system tense into a fear-shaped thing? Does the little friend in your gut grin with possibility, or shrink into the depths, hoping to hide? This is your guidance system at work. Trust it. Really, dude. I'll just do the last one, but really, check in with that feeling when you're thinking about whether you're gonna try to find something else or stay where you are. Like if you think about staying where you are you feeling like you're gonna throw up because it's probably the wrong place? Okay, so it is welcome the unwelcome. Oh, which one is that, Mandy? Yeah, I can work you in maybe after Jenny. Okay. All right. Those pesky details, that unwelcome news, the nagging anxious thoughts, they're a tangle of snakes we can't seem to shake. But nothing shows up in our experience that isn't on our side. Challenges happen for you, not to you. They are a gift from your wilding soul self. Their aim is to shape you into the person your soul wanted to become before you arrived on this planet. This can be hard to believe, and even harder to embody, but your soul never draws experience to you that can't be used as a transformative process. Changing your perspective is easier than trying to change the world. See your circumstances as temporary guests in your life. As Rumi once said, this being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. You're welcome. Hi, Eli. Jenny will be next after this. Okay. I want to say, shut up. Okay, so I want to say this. It can be really scary to go from something that something that we know, especially something that we felt like was a dream, that we really like believed in pursuing, even if I'm sorry, Eli, I'll work on your swag spell, okay? um, words. Okay, anyways. But life is constant change. That's just what it is. And there's one of the other, I don't know where the book is. There it is. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I want to read this one sentence. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh my God, it would have been faster if I just read it. I think it says, I can't find the spot, but without reading the whole thing. But it basically says, how do we meet change and flow? Like how do we meet that change and accept it and go with the flow and find what comes next? What even fell? So I think that things are wanting to change, but I think that you're afraid of it, so you're staying put. Is change is almost never easy, like it's almost never easy. I did not, nope, not yet. And I'll just say, I guess I'll say this because y'all know I dip into my own personal experience quite often. I really thought, like, probably like almost 3 years ago, I really thought that my future was like, the relationship that I was in and having, actually probably more like 4 or 5 years ago. But anyways, like, I thought that I was going to have a kid with this guy, that I was going to, we were going to have a family. Everything seemed great. And then everything just changed. And like quickly, everything changed quickly. And I tried to hold on to that for a really long time, probably like another year and a half. And I remember getting on to be able to meet all the challenges. Yeah. Oh, right. I was just going to finish this. Hold on. Oh, right. How I ended up even doing TikTok was I went to a psychic on TikTok and I was like, trying to find out why I wasn't getting pregnant. God, I'm so glad I didn't. But anyways, trying to find out why. And she was like, because you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing this. And so like the change happened slowly at the very beginning. And then like one day I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. There were very valid reasons, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. So you know what? Sorry, the puzzle piece. I'm going to leave. And I moved 3.5 hours away. And then I moved twice. And I lived in my sister's van for like 9 months. And then I finally got my house. Change is scary and it's hard. And life never goes the way we think it's going to. Fucking never. But I think that you can do it, I really do. I think you can do it. I think you just need to figure out what it is that you want to do. And I think that staying where you're at is a cycle. It's a cycle. And only you can get yourself out of it. Do you want to ask any questions? The challenge, I wanted to ask for help more too. I get that. They just don't seem to care enough to want to help. So they're all just cooking, cleaning. Okay, all right, D. That's D, right? I'm pretty sure that's D. I'm still learning the names. Yes, it's D. Okay. Your dog is passive. Snake. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm sure. Oh my god, I did this mediumship for this girl's dog one time, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. And I was able to, like, I was like, does he have two different color eyes? And she was like, oh my god. That was crazy. Anyways, sorry. I'm just gonna listen to it. No, I'm not being paid soon. Yeah, yeah, I get that. That sucks. Um, there's a kid. Like there's a kid spirit that's like hanging around that maybe more than one. And they can just be souls that are waiting to be incarnated, I would assume, probably. But they would be part of your like soul family. Meaning you guys reincarnate together all the time. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just listening. You have a lot. You have a lot of like spirit guides and like ancestral spirits that are hanging around. Vivi had an insane amount, but like you have several. I don't know if you've seen. Oh my god, what was that movie called? Oh, I can't think of what it's called. The dog's name is Bailey in the movie. When the dog reincarnates, that's probably gonna happen. You're welcome. I know, yeah, I know. I'm sorry that like we keep missing each other. But yeah, no, he's gonna stick around. Like he'll be back. I have this feeling that he's been around before too. Probably. It's usually the case. Just waiting to see if they want to ask anything else. Okay. All right. Well, go take care of you. All right. Stop doing everybody else's job for them. Make them do it themselves. Aha. Not recently. I have one on my back between my shoulder blades. It's a dragonfly, and the tail is a pen, like an old fashioned pen. My tattoo artist came up with that part. I was like, that's so cool. I need to teach them to fish. All right, Jenny, are you here? I hope things get better, Carmen. And I'm sorry about your dog. I'll get one at some point. Do you know what you're gonna get? I forget to read what's going on over here, so the people over here can have an idea of what's going on. Okay. Teach them to fish. I suck at fishing, but I like it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I read your yeah. Okay, good. Dee said we get the picture. I read your message and I completely forgot to answer. All right, okay. So, how will pursuing the tarot be on TikTok? Go, Virginia. Oh, okay then. Oh, what am I doing? This is like way more than 4 cards. I think that if you really commit to it and you actually start practicing, like practicing using your intuition and everything, then I think that it could end up being, a decent, financial, ladybug star. Oh, right. Right, to help you out of the situation that you're in. Hello. I think that it could be a good financial out, because you're stuck right now. And I will just say this, regardless of what the plans are, keep that shit to yourself. Have your own bank account. Do not give access to it to someone else, because otherwise you're going to be just as stuck as you have been in case you do decide to do something about it. Let me see what the other ones are. Oh, also, I don't read tarot. I read oracle cards. Whoops. I read oracle cards because I don't like tarot. I don't mind it when other people do it, but I don't personally like to read tarot. It's too... This is what I always say, and I'm going to say it again. Hi, Mary Lou. Is you don't have to be psychic to read tarot. You do have to be psychic to read oracle cards, because you have to be able to tap into your intuition. And I don't like reading tarot because it's too... How do I put this? The tapping into your intuition doesn't have to happen. You look at the information, and to me, it's the same thing as you're reading the facts in front of you. And so to me, I can't do that and tap into my intuition. It makes me get in my head too much. So I'm not listening. I'm not picking up on the fact that there's more to it than what's in front of me. And like if I just have tarot cards, I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is what this one means in pretty much every situation. So you get what I'm saying? You know, I think that oops. Wow. Listen to the little creature in your belly. And cultivate story. I'm just gonna do 2 of these instead of the other one. Okay. Oh, these are nice. These are nice. I know I read this one earlier, but I'm going to read it again. Which I don't usually do it, but I'm going to do it. This one is listen to the little creature in your belly. What does your gut say? What is right for another may not be right for you. This is a time to test any advice or direction against your own experience. That little being that lives in your tummy will always tell you whether you're aimed in the right direction. It's essential when considering your options, not to rely solely on the mental acumen of a pro-con list. See that it's talking about the using your intuition. Because if you're just thinking about what the evidence is, you're not like looking at the whole picture. Your mind only knows so much, but your heart and especially your gut are connected to your soul. They know so much more. Trust the emotional hit you get. What happens to your body when you consider the options? Does your heart expand, your breath deepen, your energy soar, or does your breathing get shallow, your heart shrink, your nervous system tense into a fear-shaped thing? Does the little friend in your gut grin with possibility or shrink into the depths hoping to hide? This is your guidance system at work. Trust it. Okay, hold on, because this one is also just fantastic. So it is Bravely Go. Bravely Go. Remember the adage, speak softly and carry a big stick? If you've never heard it, it basically means it's time to move forward bravely while carrying your awareness and discernment like a weapon. You already know which way to go. This is the moment to get up and move toward the path you're being called to, even if the way is dark or scary. Especially if the way is dark or scary. The only way to cure inertia is to move. So put your brave boots on and get busy. If there's something in your life that scares and excites you at the same time, it's almost always the best thing ever. You get a chance to prove to yourself that you're bigger than your fear, while also showing yourself you're worth every inspirational and thrilling experience you can dream of. Do it. I think that they're saying that you should. I guess my advice is that if you want to do it on TikTok, I wouldn't charge until you get like pretty confident in it. Yeah, I think they are telling you to do it. So I would make sure that you don't charge until you get pretty confident in it, and then also be honest with people in the like I'm still learning category. You know, you'll be surprised. Most people are pretty patient about it. But other than that, yeah, I think, and just keep some money to yourself whenever you do start making it. Yeah, no, I think it's good. Are you gonna read like actual tarot cards? Let me write down Mary Lou's name. I've seen some people that are really good at it, for the record. Just because I don't use them. I think I'll start with yes or no questions. There. Yeah. I think, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I've seen people that use tarot that are like very, very much psychic. So just because I'm saying I don't, because to me, it just messes with my psychic, right? I just get in my head about it. Maybe it's ADHD. I don't know, but I get in my head about it and then I'm not tuning in. So like I've seen like there's some readers on here that I follow who read like regular tarot, and they're amazing. One of them, Alex Reads Tarot. She's fantastic. I love her. You could do like collectives too in like the like videos. That usually will get you more traffic too. And also don't be discouraged if it takes a while to get flow through, because when I first started, it took probably like a good 6 months before I had like people actually like flowing in. Not that I have hundreds, but that's okay because I don't want hundreds. But yeah, I can probably help with certain things. Maybe I'll do a class on it. I don't know. I did a class, the last one that multiple people said they wanted. I did it and nobody came except for like 3 people. Thank you. Yeah, you should do it. Yeah, I'm like, my hair is usually up because it gets on my nerves. So it's just usually I just put it up so it's out of my way. Okay, all right. All right, Mandy. You're welcome. Oh, Jenny, if I did do like a class on it, like I should say like a lesson on it, would you come to it? So if I get on here, people are gonna want me to do reads, and it's gonna be really hard not to. So I probably would do it on Discord. Okay. All right, cool. All right, is Mandy here? So help me. Did you change your hair color, Jenny? Okay, I don't have time for this, and it's aggravating. Okay. All right, Liz, are you here? I'm gonna tell the list. Okay, so I've got Liz, Cecilia, D. I don't know if Pooja is here, and then Mary Lou. Oh shit! Really? Oh shit! Yeah, you did, Amanda. Okay. You did. Yep. I hate that it does this. Oh yeah, there it is when I open it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do. All right, okay, I'm gonna do Liz, and then I'll have Amanda. What are we doing, Amanda? Are we just doing cards? Like, what is the plan? I should just give up on this number system because it's not working. Okay. Okay. I could probably add you. Okay. All right. Let me do my. Oh boy. Okay. Let me ask this. I will also be on tomorrow. You want to do the past life tomorrow? Just because I'm tired and I don't like to do half-assed readings, and that requires clairvoyance. It takes a lot out of me. Not as much as mediumship, but but I could make sure that you were like top of the list. Okay. Oh, mediumship. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do mediumships. Mediumship is even worse. um. So. Um. Yeah. Okay. So let's do. If you're cool with it, we'll do the love reading tonight, and then we'll do the other one tomorrow. It's like 11:45 Eastern Standard Time. PM, obviously. Let me write this down. I'm going to write it on tomorrow's paper. Okay. All right. I got you on there. That way I don't forget. Like, on tomorrow's paper. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to do Liz, and then Amanda's full, and then Cecilia, Dee, Pooja, Mary Lou, and Ariana. We'll see who was actually here. Thank you for understanding. I just, I like to do quality readings. Okay, can I get 4 cards for Liz, please? Yeah, we did. You should hear the whole list from earlier. Thank you for the follow. That is probably smart if you want to find me. Oh, card for Liz, please. Yeah, it was. I'm just gonna like tell you how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. I know, yeah, it is. All right. I know. Oh man, I don't know if Amanda's still here, but she has no idea that she just helped me pay my rent. Okay. Make sure these are in the right direction. All right. Are these all in the right direction for Liz? Somebody else is trying to tug on it. I could feel it. More than one somebody. Okay, all right. Okay, settle down. All right, we've got objective perspective is upright, mischief, safety are in reverse, and then independence is upright. Man, you have so much stress. Your chest is like heavy. Like I am feeling it. Just trying to like blow the energy away. You. Yeah. You gotta take a deep breath. Just like. Okay, D. I'm listening. I don't even understand why things aren't moving for you. Like, why things are. Like, there's all this just stagnant, and it doesn't make sense because you're not doing anything wrong. Like, you've broken cycles, you've, like, learned a lot of lessons, you've worked on your perspective, so it's kind of like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know. First of all, I think you need to just, like, go cry in the shower for a few minutes or something. Because it is, like, heavy. Hold on. What's causing this? Okay, I mean, what's causing this situation? Oh, dear goodness. There's so many of them. Hold on. So much energy they just threw all my cars on the floor. I'm honestly kind of wondering. Yeah, exactly. Okay, can we try this again? Maybe I was answering my question because it doesn't seem like it. Sorry, guys, give me a second. I want to know what the fuck is going on. It just doesn't make sense. I'll say this one card has come up twice. What does that even mean? I might have to do this later. Whoa. Damn it. Where'd the other one go? There it is. Okay. Hold on. Did somebody hex her? Is it from this lifetime? I don't think so. That's what I kept getting with the cards. I was like, what? It's like a generational curse. They can see it better over there than you guys can. Just pull it over here. Generation isn't a generational curse. Okay, that's a problem. Message me. We'll figure it out. I don't know. It was in a past life. I know. Yeah, I know. It was something in a past life. It may not even be you specifically. It might be like your family line for some reason. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to do the other two just because I just did all of that. All right. Amanda. Amanda, are you here? Okay. All right. Cool. Oh my God. I don't want to go on the floor tonight. I think, Liz, I think that you're breaking cycles, so you're the one that's noticing it. They're staying where they are and they're not doing anything, so they're just not noticing it. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to work on things and be a better person. So like it is hitting them. They're just not picking up on it, you know? They're also probably just blaming anybody but themselves. Okay, all right. You said love reading is like, is there already a relationship or where are my other cards? There they are. Is there already a relationship, Amanda? Yeah, should be able to. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm tired of going through disaster. Yeah, I know. It's insanity, honestly. No, there's a guy. Please, I've never dated him. Wanted to necessarily be about him. Don't want it to necessarily be about him, but something love this year. Okay, fair. Got you. Okay, Liz. Okay, all right. So what I usually do is past, present, future, and then we expand onto specific people. Okay. Past, present, future. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. I'll get that in a second. um, ouch. Mm. I don't know what that was. That was a terrible job. Hi, Kathleen. Oof. I don't know if I'm going to be on that long. Honestly, I hope I'm not on that long. Like, I want to get through the people that are already on the list, and if we get there, then we get there. But I am exhausted. Anything else? Okay. This is on future. All right. My face is so hot from the from the heater, like blowing underneath the table and then up this way. All right. So past, kind of rough. I'm just going to tell you what they are. Okay, so we've got karmic. Like there was a karmic relationship at one point. Those are relationships that are meant to push us and like teach us. And usually part of the lesson is leaving. And then we got all the ones that I'm reading right now pass. So you have the snake card, which is it's generally like a cheating card. At the very least, like a interested in other people card. Stabbed in the back. That feels like it's not just relationship, not just romantic relationship related. That it feels like there's like a friend connection too. Also, then we've got the these are interesting. So the so there's not enough, like the feeling like you're not enough, like it's just nothing that you did was was enough. And the mirror card is, I almost want to say this is, I'll explain that one in a second. Okay, anyways, not enough. Then we've got like the runner in a codependent relationship. So typically this is, it's almost like this person was, hold on. It's almost like, like it's a general fear of commitment, but it almost feels like it was sort of a one foot out the door while still trying to give you hope kind of situation. And then then there's the not today card, which is just like not dealing with it. It's like, you just didn't want to see it for what it was at the time. You were just like, well, I'm just gonna look this way and wait it out, and hopefully it gets better. Then we've got more like kind of flowing into present, we'll say. We have the mirror card, which is And I say it's both about that one and like both about the past person and then also about you. So the how it's about the other person, like these relationships tend to like they just you sort of bring out the worst in each other. You know what I mean? Like they reflect your own wounds. And so I think that putting things on pause and doing that like self-reflection and the introspection and everything that you have like that you've taken the time to do, like it's leading you in the right direction. I'm just trying to be chill. Yeah. um okay, so then we've got self-indulgence. This is that focusing on you that you've been doing. For the record, you're doing everything you should be doing. um it's got clarity. I think that you've put a lot of work into seeing like your own faults and figuring out where you can improve and being willing to see the truth in how somebody else acts and like refusing to fall back into like those types of relationships just so you're not alone. um, the coffin card is a endings bring new beginnings. It's a growth card. It's about transition, so we're transitioning you know out of that old energy into this healing energy and then into this like future energy. um, and with that, we're moving into like more of the future stuff. So we've got Cupid's arrow, which is like love is coming. It's like I want to say it's almost like, I don't know if it's that person. We can find out. But it's I've never noticed the surprise word on this card until now. Like I've just never, it's never stood out. But it just seems like it's something that's caught you off guard. So I don't know if it's the 3-year guy, but there's the possibility that it is the 3-year guy, and it's just like, okay, I'm surprised that like this might actually go somewhere now because I've waited so long. And we've got the heart with a key, which is like welcoming love and meeting the one. Um, it's about like opening your heart. And I think I feel like you have put in a lot of work. I know I said that, but I think you've put in a lot of work. I end up telling people that all the time. I'm like, don't go get in a relationship until you work on you because it's going to fall apart again. And you have done the things that I would be telling you to do. Got passion, unconditional love. We got the photograph. This is like a making new memories with somebody card. We got abundance. This one makes me a little nervous. So this is the twin flames card. The thing with this is when both people are not kind of the best version of themselves, when both people have, let me rephrase. When you've done the healing work and everything, and you both come into it as equal, healthy parts, this can be like one of the most like intense, positive types of connections that you can have in a partner. Like, these can be like lifelong things that are good. If you're not both healed, then they can be lifelong things that are not good. But I think that your energy for sure is coming through like, you're on the balance side of things. So I think that once that person does come up, as long as they are also aligned, then you guys are that's a big deal. Everybody talks about it on here like, oh, are they my twin flame? I don't know. You got your shit together? Because if you don't, this is going to be a problem. But I don't think it's going to be a problem. And then we got the Paradise card. That's the other reason why I don't think it's going to be a problem. This is the Happily Ever After card. Like there's the Soulmate card, which doesn't necessarily mean they're going to stick around. It just means you have a soul contract to meet each other at some point. Doesn't even necessarily mean it's going to be a romantic relationship. We didn't get that card. I'm not done, just so you know. I'm going to ask about that other person. What's their first name? That's my second grade best friend. I'll get it in a second. It's like way over there. Just got like 2 more. And, oh my gosh. Okay. Damn, this card is torn up. Alright, can I get clarification? I saw somebody else do this, and wow, just hit me in the face. I saw somebody else do this, and I was like, that is such a cool way of doing it. And I wish I knew who it was. I would give them credit, but I don't remember who it was. Oh, shit. This is interesting. Okay. So they're all in the right direction. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's funny. One of these cards it means that. Okay, alright. Are these all in the right direction? I know all about this situation. Thank you. Okay, so split the deck, and I was like, of course. Okay, I think there's certain things that he's still kind of a work in progress on. There are definitely some things that he's kind of grown out of. There's the Golden Mirror card, which is it's an ego centered card, basically. And then I've got connections in reverse. So I think that that's either him outgrowing it or it's him letting go of someone else who was like, who was like this. Is this him outgrowing this? Okay. All right, good. Okay. All right. So him outgrowing it. We've got the camera card, which is a learn from, like, it says learn from the past, right? This is adaptability, and it was upright. So he has grown a lot. Unconditional love, and then trust in the invisible. I definitely think this is a high possibility of going somewhere. That being said, we do have the lightning bolt. It's about sudden change and transformation. But there's also like healing wounds in reverse. This isn't the one that was like the running away one, right? That gives kind of like, I can't tell if the yoke was about that. No, but he's dealing with things in his personal life. Okay, makes sense, because the next card was healing wounds in reverse. So I would agree with you. He's definitely working through some things. Okay, that being said, let's make new memories and safety. So I do think that, like, once he kind of finishes getting his shit together, it seems like this is, I'm a stalker girl. Oh, that's what these are about. This one is like seduction. So it's like, it makes sense compared with this one. Okay, so this is deceit, and in reverse. When it's upright, it's usually you towards yourself in some way, but when it's in reverse, it's somebody else. So I was like, what's going on with that? But that makes complete sense. Okay, then there's these. All right, so these gave me a lot of hope. So you got the hammer. This is the like rekindle, like rebuilding, that kind of thing card. And then there's loyalty. So I got some good vibes for sure. Okay. So we've got the mirror card. He still needs to do some real introspection and, seeing the things that he needs to change. This is anticipation in reverse. He's scared to do it. Most people are. But like this is where we're at, right? He needs to heal from that stuff. He also needs to kind of, this is not me victim blaming, but I am going to say this. He needs to figure out how he got himself into that situation. Like, I don't know if this was like a go out for a little while and then she went freaking crazy, or what the situation was. But he just has to look at that and go, okay, this is the things that maybe I would do differently in the future. It's not about shame or beating yourself up about it. It's just about, it's doing the self-reflection and going, okay, well, these are the things that I would watch out for in the future and not do that again. And as somebody who was in a 4-year, very, very abusive marriage, I can tell you that, like, there's definitely the things. There's definitely the things that I learned that I would not do again. Okay, so get ready. Okay, so we got patience. We're waiting for him to get it together. So there's that. Hi, nice to meet you. My list is really long right now. Okay. Okay, so I'll tell you where the I find that he also knows how never recently a lot not committing to plans. Yeah, that's the thing with twin flames is it can be a runner chaser situation. So I am thank you. I'm usually on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, like 11:45 Eastern Standard Time. Um, it can definitely be a runner chaser situation where the one person is constantly trying to run away and the other person's trying to get them to come back. And you don't want that because you've put in the work. Okay, so just because someone is your twin flame, it does not mean that you have to stay with them or that you're even supposed to stay with them if they don't get their shit together. Okay, so we've got overcoming obstacles in reverse. It's definitely still some things. Pieces in reverse. Okay, and then we do have success in romance. So this is what it's giving. Okay, it's like if he works through his stuff, right, and he gets this one upright. This is the peace one. He gets this one upright, then the likelihood that this would succeed is decently high. But don't settle. You know what I mean? Like if he's not getting it together and you're frankly just tired of freaking waiting, like it's okay if you aren't wanting to wait anymore for somebody who's not. I do think that regardless of whether or not it's him, like there is an opportunity that's very close. And so that means that like if it's not him, if he doesn't get it together, somebody else will show up basically as soon as you're ready to. Patient for 3 years. What's another 3? I'm only 25. I don't want to marry the guy. So to hang out more than once every 3 months with the friendship we have. Yeah. That's fair. I think that's fair. I feel like we're in the same spot where it's like I'm fine with being alone right now. Like, I don't have to. I would rather come home by myself than come home and have to fight with somebody. Know each other our whole lives. Yeah. Well, then you know what the faults are. You know what he needs to change, and if he's not doing it, let's see what's coming for her this year. Oof. All right, I'm just pulling on like the next year. Okay. Plus, I can have my house however the hell I want it. I don't have to plan anything around somebody else. Okay. I think that we're at the same place. So we got the seat upright. Remember when I said when that one's upright, it's like us towards ourselves. Hesitation and cycles and confidence are in reverse. I think you just aren't giving yourself credit, dude. Like you've done all the work. You're like, you're in a good place. You can have whatever the hell you want. So, if what you want right now is to not put up with another person, that's okay. If what you want right now is to move forward with a relationship with somebody who is ready for a relationship, that's also okay. And so I think that like the confidence needs to be there in understanding that you have control at this point. Healing wounds is upright. You've done the things. Intuition and higher perspective and destiny are in reverse. So this is just saying you're not you're not trusting your gut. And I think that you've got to shift the perspective a little outside of yourself in realizing that you have control of the situation much more than you think you do, because you've put in all the work. You've broke the cycles. You've worked on yourself and healing and learning lessons, etc. And this is you, and you deserve somebody else that is also transformed, right? This is the hope card, but butterflies are transformation stuff. So this is literally, once you decide that you want it, it's going to show up. I think you're just not sure if you want it, which I definitely understand. I was like, I want it. Guy shows up for 3 months, and I'm like, this is not what I want. Break up. I don't want anybody. I don't need it anymore. You deserve good things. Yeah, I get that. You deserve good things, and you know what? If the mindset is, I'm ready for something that comes in slowly, and I'm going to take my time and get to know someone and see if it works, rather than the thank you. I think that one of the things that held me back initially was feeling like, if this isn't my person, if this isn't like my forever person, then it's a waste of time. And that's not true, because if somebody is put in our path, it happens for a reason. And oh yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Yeah. If hold on, words. Right. It's not pointless, it's to get us ready in some way, shape, or form for that forever person, in whatever way that happens to come up. But so I think I would look at it from a relaxed view, but not a guarded view. That would be the place that you probably would want to be at for somebody to come in. Questions? And I already forgot what we got, a whole ass list over here too. Definitely curious to see who shows up for you tomorrow. I try to do, generally, if we're doing mediumship, by the way, I would try to do okay. All right. Okay. I generally try to do like 1 or 2 spirits, because otherwise it gets crazy and I get super drained. Okay. Getting a relationship is hard for a while. Keeping a relationship is hard forever. Not with the right person. It's just a matter of, there's a thing in one of my favorite books, and the guy says, I've learned that it's okay to love someone no matter how long they'll be in your life. And I was like, oh, damn. That hit. Okay. All right. Is Cecilia here? Also, somebody sent Cash App, I think. Oh, it's Imogen. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. All right. All right. Is Cecilia here? Thank you, Ariana. Appreciate it. Yes, I know I'm going to pay it. Okay, moving on. I don't have time for this tonight, and I'm freaking exhausted. So, I'm going to start making it a rule that, like, people that just leave and don't come back, that, like, after a few times of doing that, I'm just not going to read for them. Not for free. Because it's aggravating. Like, other people are in line, and I'm trying to keep things moving. All right, D, you're up. Okay, Imogen. Hey, okay. My list is very long still, and I'm probably going to get off here as soon as it's finished because I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more people, and one of them is a full. But I will be on tomorrow if you want to come tomorrow. Like, I'm on tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 11:45 Eastern Standard Time. Okay. I'm backwards. Okay. Can we get 4 cards for D, please? Oh, shit. All right, let me tell you guys the list, okay? I don't know if Pooja's here. I don't think so. So, D, Mary Lou, Ariana, Imogen. God, I have a lot of notifications. Okay, so it's in the right direction. Alright, it's in the right direction. That's that, D. Thank you. Okay, see, this is why. This is why I wear my hair up. Because it annoys the heck out of me. Okay, and it looks weird over there. It looks fine over here. It looks weird over there. Alright. So we've got, all right, so those are for D. So we've got guardianship is upright, higher perspective and confidence, and destiny are in the reverse. Interesting. Okay. I wish I had more coffee. Hold on, I'm gonna get water. This is similar to what I was telling her. Thank you. Okay, this is similar to what I was telling Amanda with this, like, this higher perspective and confidence and destiny. You, like, you don't realize how much control you have over your life just from the perspective. Like, I can tell you from experience how much a perspective shift changes everything. And so I think that, like, right now, you're feeling like you're not looking at life like you're in the driver's seat. You're looking at life like you're in the back seat, yelling at the driver, "What the heck are you doing?" You need to get in the driver's seat. Because like, I think that there's things that you want, but I don't think that you feel like it's possible for you to have them. Like this destiny in reverse. This is like destiny is where fate and free will meet. Like it is the outcome of our free will choices along our fated path. So I think that you need to shift your perspective to realizing that you have all the control. You do. Like there's the fated things that we can't control, obviously, but then there's the choices that we make, and they change everything. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 of these because I just can't read the shadow cards right now. Okay, can I get 2 cards for D, please? Nice. Use both for D. Thank you. This is interesting. This one is allow anger. Anger's fire is fuel for change. Too little fire, and we risk becoming listless or depressed. Too much, and we risk our peace of mind being consumed by wrath or worse, bitterness. The invitation in this moment is to find the creative power in your anger. Anger is a sacred fire denied to many of us. We are encouraged to be compliant and agreeable, even when it's not in our best interest. What change can you invite? What injustice can you transform into justice through giving anger its voice? Allow sacred fire to have its space. Feed what is no longer vital into the fire so it can be reborn into new life. I think, in one of the shadow cards, it's talking about sadness, but it talks about how unrealistic it is to have happiness be the set basis for which all other emotions are compared. Like, we can't be happy all the time. It's not realistic, and it's not good for us. We have to have a neutral balance point. And so I think that that goes for every emotion that's not happiness. Like, we have to let ourselves feel whatever we're feeling, and obviously sometimes it's not the best time or place, and we have to make time to feel the feelings and deal with things, because if we keep just pushing it all aside and saying, like, like, I'm being positive, like, can't be positive all the time. It's not good. Okay, this is not the right page. I went to 39 instead of 29. Okay, all right, I like this one. So this one is here's your do-over. Failure is a chimera, part beast, part blessing. It lurks just beyond our greatest plans, terrifying us. When we're willing to fail, that toothsome chimera can become our ally. When we dare to befriend what we fear most, we become resilient, fierce. When failure threatens to overcome you, its bite tries to convince you you're dying, but it's lying. Your soul is forged of lightning and stardust, and it cannot be destroyed. but only you can prove this to yourself by getting back up after a failure. Insist on remembering who you really are and what you're really made of. There is magic in the wake of a fiasco, and failure gifts you with a chance to refine your plans. Any path that leads astray shows us how to find a better way. When we embrace failure, we tame the beast that once terrified us. Needs to allow myself to get angry and want change. Yeah, I agree. I think that makes sense with that confidence card too. Okay. I'm gonna assume Pooja isn't here. You're welcome. All right, Mary Lou. Okay. Ours isn't paid, right? No. Okay, can I get 4 cards from Mary Lou, please? Whoa. Oh my God. Why? Got them. Oh, turn up. Can I get one more for Mary Lou, please? I can't shuffle over that. Thank you. Oh. He's in the right direction. Okay, so we've got metamorphosis and deceit in reverse, curiosity upright, determination, and I went ahead and gave you confidence because it was stuck to the other one in reverse. There's somebody that you really shouldn't be trusting. Like somebody that's claiming that they've changed and they haven't. Like the curiosity card is like I'm hearing like curiosity killed the cat. Like so you need to be careful. It's like determination and confidence in reverse. Like you have come out the other side of too much for you to settle for anybody else's bullshit, whether it's friendships or romantic relationships, whatever it is. Like, like this could be like family too. I'm not exactly sure what it's talking about, but I don't want you to lose this momentum and start forgetting who you are because you fall for somebody else's bullshit. So, like I said, I'm not 100% sure what type of relationship it's talking about, but it's definitely giving these two in particular, they're giving like somebody is lying saying that they've changed. Yeah. So just be careful. Okay. Can I please get a card. Or can I get 2 cards? Please. Oh, haha. Oh, they gave me the same one. Oh my god. That went farther away than I think any of them have ever gone. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, let's go for Mary Lou. Thank you. They really just go hand in hand. All right, first one is Beware the Shame Creature. Shame grows when it's fed. It'll gobble up your enthusiasm quicker than a frog devours flies on a hungry night at the pond. Once upon a time, you could not control how much shame you consumed. But as a sovereign adult, you get to choose how much you feed the shame monster by monitoring your thoughts. You are now responsible for how much it grows. Starve the monster by refusing to feed it your thoughts of unworthiness. Shrink it by sharing your shame stories. Find a trusted person and share for the sheer act of sharing. Hidden shame grows, but exposed shame shrinks. You don't need to be shameless or completely healed from trauma. You simply need to let out your shame so it doesn't complicate the situation. Write it down in a journal, collage it, and then toss it in the fire. Just get it out of you. Shame has no place in a creature as lovely and deserving as you. Okay, that's this one. All right. Like I said, hand in hand. This one's Quiet the Anxiety Monster. Moments of anxiety, stress, and overwhelm are like heavy rocks landing in your life in places you don't necessarily want them. You don't have to entertain them or make them worse by asking, "What's wrong with me?" Nothing is wrong with you. Any unsupportive, unloving reactions towards yourself in times of stress is a direct result of trauma. Like what is with this light situation? Sorry. um, okay. Like a heavy stone, it will weigh you down. Your rocky thoughts are not your responsibility. Thoughts happen. They tumble and jumble of their own accord. Your responsibility is what you do with them. When you focus on what's wrong with a sense of fear, lack, or incapability, you pile heavy boulders onto an already burdened psyche. Right now, you're being invited to consider all the situations where you succeeded, accomplished, or surprised yourself. That same energy is available to you now, but only if you stop carrying those bolder thoughts on your shoulders. Hi, Charles. I know. It's weird. I don't know what was happening. Somebody was trying to get the message across. I hope that was helpful, Mary Lou. All right, where are we? All right, Ariana, is it okay if I do Imogen, and then I can get yours? Where's the other deck? Oh, there it is. You're welcome. Okay, Imogen, are you here? Okay, Kathleen, if I'm still on here, which I might be because I've got 2 more. I might really have to make more coffee. Do I have water in this? Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, just gonna grab a water bottle. Oh, they're close. Okay. I'm doing all right. It's been busy as hell tonight. You know what? I know why. I think it was Friday. I put up new wards, and like I hadn't done them since like the new year when there was a whole bunch of weird shifts that happened. So like I took them down and like totally redid them and put them back up. And one of the things is transmutation of like the negative energy into, maybe I need to message her, negative energy into prosperity. So now it's just freaking crazy. Oh, okay, good. She's here. Let me fill this up. 1 second. This thing, they're so great, honestly. It's like 2 minutes and I've got boiled water. Okay. Oh shit. That was close. I can't have the heater and that running at the same time. Oh, sorry, that's really loud. Just take up less space in the garbage. Okay, all right. That's okay. All right. What's up with the light a minute ago? That was weird. No. I don't want to have a power outage. I can't have this thing. This thing pulls more electricity than the damn heater does, and I cannot have them both running at the same time because they're on an extension cord. And I'm not trying to kick the freaking breaker. All right. I'm reading on my person, like, where is he at and what is he doing and when are we gonna meet him? I'm tired of this shit. I feel you. Like, I want him to come already. My birthday was yesterday. I did stuff for my birthday weekend and did it. And the other guy who I thought was my cousin but really wasn't, and texted me hours before my birthday and said he doesn't think this is gonna work. I really didn't hear it. I was like, damn, I'm sorry, dude. What the fuck? I guess we were right about somebody showing up, just not about the who. I'm also just, I am like cackling. Let's. Yeah. Is it somebody that you already like knew for a while? Okay. What is the person's blockage? That's probably not to show up. That's interesting. I feel like this is what we got before. Oh, okay. I'm just listening. I'm really tempted to say fuck it and let's do spell work. I don't know what their deal is either. So this is like the same cards we got once before, I think. Like shame, I remember. Truth, I remember. The opening card is, whoops, is a positive, geez, words, okay, indicator. Okay. Let me do these. Do I want to do these? Let me do these. Hello, my pretty. Some of you guys don't know this, but this is the first deck that I ever got. My Nana bought it for me at Barnes and Noble, and we had to sneak it home because my papa was super Christian and like would have freaked out. Oh my god, he would have lost his shit completely. And but I wanted them so bad. They were based on this book series that I really like, the House of Night novels. Okay, all right, focusing. Okay, all right. What do we need to do to get this person into the picture already? Damn. I can't. Okay, so this is okay. This is clarity, right? Which is, and like High Priest of Air is like the logic in general card. So I think that oh my gosh. I just heard a thing. Have you seen Practical Magic? I love that movie so much. And she's like, putting the petals in the bowl or whatever, and her sister's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I am." This is called Amas Ganitas. It's a true love spell. And then she's like, "I thought you didn't want to fall in love." She's like, "I don't. So I'm calling for things that don't exist, and if he doesn't exist, then I'll never fall in love." Obviously, we're not doing that part. But it's just what made me think of. Okay, all right. Anyway, so we've got this clarity and state of the mind spell, and then summon listening, and the individuality card is usually like you. Ooh. All right. You know what? I want to ask a question I haven't asked before. I want to know if this person has a soul contract with you, because that would make this easier. Okay. Do her and this person have a soul contract for this lifetime? Because if you do, I might be able to just call on it, like cash it in. Located, reminder, secrets, understanding. Yes, you do. Okay. Is it safe, mentally, physically, spiritually, for us to bring him in the way he is? No. Whoa. Aha. I guess I could have elaborated on that. The otter. Okay, I asked. You probably heard what I asked. Oh, jeez Louise. It is. I said, is it safe? Well, first of all, yes, I got yes that there is a soul contract, and then I asked if it's safe, mentally, physically, spiritually, to bring this person in as they are. This is forbidden, and then High Priestess of Fire, and High Priestess of Fire is passion in all forms, including anger. And then these two are what I'm, so we've got, geez Louise, strength. This one it can be a very grounded, like, it could be grounded and that kind of thing, like in a positive way. It can also be stubborn. This one's playful. So I think that what it's looking like right now is like they're not prepared for anything more than, we'll say, fun. And then we've got these. So obedience is, the tree card. Normally it's good, but in this one it seemed more like stuck in place than stable. So cycles, and then the obedience card, which is someone's talking, hold on. I think they're refusing to do it. I'm concerned this is like, when I said this is soul contract, I'm concerned this is either karmic or like twin flame, which could be either one. Ooh. The lust card. Okay, and then there's this. So this is like somebody new, and this is like what I would say is the equivalent of soulmate card. Understanding. I think that the person is changing. Like, I think that they're changing the person because, oh wow, I literally got differences and healing and oath. They're, oh yeah. See, I think that they had a chance to get their shit together and they didn't do it yet. Like, it seemed like they were kind of moving in the right direction, but whatever happened, I don't know if it's new shit or like old shit that they thought they worked through, but they didn't. Okay. I don't know if it was like new forever person. Oh. What does that mean? Jeez. Okay. Hold on. Shit. Okay. Is there a new... Is there a new forever person for, or lifetime person for Imogen. Maybe I need to. Oh, hold on a second. I need to change decks because I have a thought. Thought that would make a lot of sense. Has somebody done spell work on the person that is supposed to be with Imogen? Could you guys have just given me it's like, could you just give me an answer? Look at the bottom of the deck. Here's your answer. Oh. That makes way more sense. Because we were getting before like that like he was getting it together. Oh, I'm so sorry. That really sucks. So mediumship is generally paid. Normally I would say if you want to get on the list for free cards that I can see if something comes through, but the list is closed because I'm so tired, dude. I'm sorry. I'll be on tomorrow if you want to come on. 11:45 Eastern. Okay, all right. Let me just focus. You're welcome. Okay, so all right. Is there actual spell work on this person? God's name is from this lifetime. Was it recent? Hold on. I saw something. Yeah, someone else did spell work on him. Like, I got the temptation card. Opportunities, temptation, secrets, caution, spell work. And you know what? This is the thing. So we've got balance, right? And like peace, right? This is where he wants to be. And then we've got shifting goals. Like somebody pulled him off of his path. This is why I hate love magic. First of all, there's no such thing as love magic. You can do lust magic. You can do some like gentle attraction kind of stuff, communication. But there is no such thing as love magic. You just end up pulling two people off their freaking paths. I had to unfortunately learn that the hard. Anyways, this isn't good. It's also like really shitty. I guess that also lines up with isn't good. Okay, all right. Let's see. Is it? It seems like a new. They're like, no, it isn't good. Okay. It's just like a new person in his life. Is a new person in his life? Yes. Thank you. Wow. That's like a lust kind of card too. Wow, the spell work card is still on the bottom. Okay, Kathleen. Okay. Influence. The hell, man. You know what the problem is? Too many people out here doing freaking spell work that have no business doing spell work. I know, this is ridiculous. You've got... Wow. This is Soul Bond and Justice. And signs. Let's say there's, I guess, a couple options. Wish I knew his name, but I don't know if I really have to. I'm thinking. Right, like either we can manifest somebody else, or try to get him detached from the other person perspective. Secrets. Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on. I need to know something else. Okay, did this person... God, I already know the answer. Did this person call on someone when they did this? I'm going to throw up because I already know her. Lilith. Kill me now. Should just leave it. So the reason why I was like, I already know the answer to this. That's one. Ooh. Damn. Right, the reason why is it's like, you know, you basically, yes, you could probably do this. Then I got the risk card and I was like, uh-oh. And I got like secrets and I was like, oh shit. And I got the influence card again and I just immediately was like, I know exactly who they called on for this shit. It wouldn't be the first time I got rid of her, but I'm just going to leave it up to you. If you want to try to fucking salvage, you know, like free that connection, or if you want to just try to call in somebody else. Time. I keep getting that soul bond card like over and over and over and over. I don't, then what happens? No, that's not what that means. It just means that like somebody else will get lined up, you know, like we have multiple potential, like, you know, soulmates. And based on the fact that you guys already have a soul contract, just hearing this is really like dumb. Why would you do that to someone? Because people are selfish. They want what they want. They don't think about the consequences, and if they do, they don't care. I've done plenty of spell work for people with that same goal. And it took me a while to learn that that's not the approach that we should take. Because if somebody is not meant to be with you, you can't force them to be with you. You can't truly override someone's free will entirely forever. So, like, even if you bind someone, like, you could probably curse them for maybe the rest of their life, but, like, you can't make them love you. But people don't understand that. And these people that are out here doing spell work, most of them don't understand that either. You know, like I said, it took me a while to learn it. But I think that, you know, you can, I guess this is the way I would look at it. Is, like, let's just talk about new person option, okay? It would be more like, so we got time, right? It would be more like a request to fate to bring that person forward faster. Like, reassign the next soul to that spot and then bring them into your awareness and you into theirs, essentially. Mm. Mm-hmm. I think I would rather do that too, to be honest with you. Let the other situation get worked out by someone else. And I don't think they've been, and I tried to ask about that. Yeah, I know. I totally get that. What was I gonna say? Damn. Oh, I had even asked, like, okay, what about the new person? And it came out the same. So I'm like, what? And so essentially the situation is somebody new hasn't been assigned yet, but this one has essentially been, like, bound in a lust spell, obsession spell. Oh no, I just realized something. It won't affect you. But that opportunities card is, she's holding up a cup full of blood. And I think that, I think that's what she used. Like hers, I mean, to do the binding. And clearly she used it as an offering. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. Anyways, I wouldn't worry about that one. Like, I would do it if you really wanted me to, but I don't want to. I've dealt with her before. It's one of the reasons why I don't like her. She's top tier evil. Give me 1 second. Let me pour this, or let me put this coffee bag in the trash can. Okay. I haven't forgotten you, Kathleen. I know. Yeah. I will say, you know, I've told you guys about the obsession spell I did years and years and years ago with that ex-boyfriend when I was like 15. And I used that, and he was obsessed with me for 7 years. When I finally learned how to take it off, turned out that he was actually gay. So, made a gay guy obsessed with me for 7 years. Sometimes people do not understand the power that they actually wield, and like, this poor guy, I ruined his life for so long. And like, it wasn't even on purpose, really. Like, it was in the beginning, like, but like, I wasn't trying to hurt him. Like, my intentions were, I just want you to be with me. My phrasing, though, that was the problem. My phrasing was, you will not be able to be happy with anyone other than me. And so he got with somebody else. He ended up having a kid with her. And then like, it came running back to me. And I was like, I moved on, dude. Like, I don't want to be with you. And he would get with somebody, and then he would like come back to me, get with somebody, and like come back and, you know, try to get together with me. And I never did. And like, and he couldn't be happy with anyone other than me until I took it off. And I would never do that to someone again. Like, if you don't want to be with me, there's the door, buddy. People are crazy though. And I can't even say anything. I take accountability for my mistakes. Yeah, that's fine, Imogen. I think that I think that one is, I don't want to say not worth saving, because that sounds terrible, but it would not be easy and it would not be fun. It just makes me sad. I thought this guy was right around the corner. I know. So did I. I think, like always, that time card came out. So I think that fate will line somebody else up. You're welcome. I'm sorry, dude. Ugh. People suck. Seriously, people suck. Why did I sound like a... I don't even know. Okay. All right. I think okay. All right. All right. I got Ariana, and then I've got Kathleen. All right. Can I get 4 cards for Ariana? 4 cards for Ariana. Oh my good gracious. Okay. No. Well, there's 5. Okay. Man, I feel bad. Blows off after my weekend when you like I can't shake it up till you get elastics. I think I saw one of them. And then I was like, I think I went to bed, and then I got up and I had to get ready to get on live. Okay, all right, and I had to go to the store, and then I had to get ready to go on live. Okay, are these all for Ariana? Are they all in the right direction? Oh boy. Okay. You sure? Are you sure? Alright, there's protection in reverse, upheaval upright, hesitation in reverse, metamorphosis upright, safety in reverse. Yeah, you. Mm. She said, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. This is so weird. At least the upheaval is upright. Okay, I'm going to say that something or someone or a situation is like holding you back from like, moving forward and like your growth and transformation and everything as a person. Because I think that you are working on it, but it's like, got hesitation right before it in reverse, which is usually like it's a blockage. It's something that's keeping you from moving forward. It could be internal potentially. What's interesting to me is we've got protection on one side and safety on the other, and they're both in reverse. LMAO. Hold on. Let me just listen. Okay, I think that it seems like a lot of this is mental, but it's based on past experiences. So the upheaval, this like chaos, is mostly internal. This like protection in reverse is something that happened in the past. Like when you, it's like somebody didn't protect you when they should have. And then the safety in reverse is the current reflection of that. Ooh, that was really good. I don't know who said that, but that was good. Yeah, it's the current reflection of the past situation. And I think that the metamorphosis is what you're trying to work on. That is where the blockage lies. Oh God, what? That makes sense. I'm a bit confused on which way to go. Oh. Well, let's check this out of shadow cards and see. Oh, but that makes a lot of sense. I was very concerned for a second there. I was like, oh, that's not good. Still not great, but, could be worse. Wow. Self-worth is on the bottom. Movement. Okay, all right. I am going to do these because I feel like it's necessary. And because I've only got you and Kathleen, and then I'm getting off of here. Please get What is Ariana? One card, please. What does Ariana need to work on right now to move forward with her journey? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read both of them. Protected, so I wasn't sweating it too much. Well, that's good. I mean, I wasn't thinking like spiritual attack. I was thinking like shady person. Okay, so this one's frustration. You do that thing too, where you're like, try to be positive all the time. We have to find a balanced neutral and recognize that all emotions are valid and have a purpose. Okay. I was just like, yeah, I know. All right, frustration. I feel the warmth of passionate truth rising within me. I notice inner friction and discomfort when it comes up. Just as physical friction creates heat, internal energetic friction creates a heat within us. If we get upset, annoyed, defeated, disappointed, or feel blocked from accomplishing what we want, we can likely feel the internal friction or dissonance rise up in our system. This friction can create the spark or flame that leads to anger or rage, but only if we feel it. It is important to be compassionate with ourselves when we experience frustration. If we resist it or we create more friction, we will certainly fuel that bigger internal fire. This is an invitation to allow ourselves to be frustrated and to experience the holy fire and righteousness within our very human lives. Our emotions are valid as they are. We are invited to lean in rather than push harder or push them down. Frustration can arise from the patterns we've created within our body or nervous system. How can we remedy that and repattern our responses to frustration when it rises up? Gently notice any desire for things to be different than they are. Consider asking yourself, why do I get frustrated? Not from a place of self-blame, but with curiosity for deeper understanding. What can you learn from the passion within? How can that be fuel for deeper conversations or an expression of your truth? Can I just say, I just read all that without, I'm really messing it up. Okay. Questions. What do I do with frustration when it arises within me? How can frustration teach me more about what I value? And how can I ease some expectations off of myself and others? And then the ritual. Create warmth, then create cool down. To create warmth, rub the palms of the hands together quickly to create friction and heat. Hold the hands to your cheeks, ears, or eyebrows. Feel the warmth. Repeat until you feel complete or frustrated if you feel like it. Then cool down and soothe the nervous system. Purse your lips as if drinking through a straw. Keep your teeth closed. Relax the tongue. Slowly sip in air to a count of six. 6. I messed it up. Pause for a count of 2. Close the mouth and exhale slowly through the nose. Repeat 10 times. Notice what you feel in the body. Return to this breath when needed. All right, then we get to this one, which is my least favorite. It's emptiness. It's just hard. Okay. I honor the sacred emptiness within me. There is wisdom in the spaciousness of nothing at all. The value of emptiness isn't widely encouraged to most of us. The value of being full, busy, and all-knowing pervades instead. When something is missing, some may encourage us to fill the void or the time. We more than likely notice when there is stillness and can tend to look for what is next to come. What if the sacred emptiness is a most magical place to be? What if the emptiness is the place where the divine comes through, where light enters us, where deeper wholeness resides? Sitting in our own body, our own awareness, without distraction can be quite difficult. It can sometimes be more uncomfortable to feel emptiness than it can be to feel stressed or overwhelmed. Perhaps we remember hearing or saying, "Oh no, it's too quiet, something must be wrong." In a world where go, go, go and how much you can get done are celebrated, the art of being with sacred emptiness is vital. Become aware of how you fill your time and space. Think about how comfortable or uncomfortable you are in silence and emptiness. Ask yourself why that is. Notice any stories about worthiness that are attached to how much you do or accomplish. Notice if there are any boundaries that want to be expressed so as to offer yourself more spaciousness. She said, oh my. The questions: what are some ways I fill the time or overcommit myself? How can I create more time or space to be with emptiness? When I am in emptiness, what comes up and how does it feel? And then the ritual: find a time that feels most empty. Plan for 15 minutes in a quiet, uninterrupted place. Sit quietly, close the eyes, and bring awareness to your breath. Bring awareness to your body and ask the breath to empty it. Stay with that as long as it takes. Repeat this awareness and emptying for your mind, heart, and energy field without getting attached to what it looks like. Bring awareness to emptiness itself. Stay with that as long as feels good. When complete, notice what you notice about emptiness. Develop a practice of sitting with emptiness and any discomfort or resistance that arises in the process. That one is nearly impossible for me. But I have faith in you. All right, Kathleen, are you ready? You're welcome. Okay. Ugh. I can't even stand that word. Like I can't even stand that word. That one that starts with a C. I can't say it on here. The second letter is not an O. Okay. Okay, listen, I'm all for whatever floats your boat, but that one definitely does not float mine. Okay. Jeez Louise. Okay, all right, moving on. Let's just do. I'm sorry I asked. I don't know what I was expecting, but that one did not pop into my head. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to do the regular 4 unless you want to do paid. But I think that... Well, let's see. We'll see what comes up, because most of the time it ends up bringing it up. 4 cards for Kathleen, please. So creepy, though, just for the record. Super creepy. I guess that's mean, though. It's just some people's thing. As tame as possible. It's okay. No, yeah. It's okay. It didn't trigger me. I was I was like, oh, why did I ask? Oh, I guess there are worse things. There are definitely worse things. Okay. But I appreciate you being like, thoughtful and everything on not giving too many details. But no, yeah, that didn't bother me. Other than maybe making me just a little bit like okay. T. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna tell them because they don't know you. He's like a big, strong dude that's into hardcore. Wait, he's like a big, strong dude that's into hardcore to. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. Okay. So she went on a date with a guy. I warned her. She didn't listen. Most of the time, people don't the first time. And then they're like, oh shit, she was right. Anyway, he got extra weird. She said, oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, I remember. Yeah. I said that he had control issues and was like uh possessive and yeah, okay. And so it came out that I don't know what I can say on TikTok. Um I don't do free questions on TikTok. My subscribers on YouTube get a free question per stream, but I'm like dead tonight. I'm sorry, dude. Thank you very much for the roses. Right, story time. Yeah, so so she went out with him. I tried to warn her. And turns out he's got some interests. Yeah. That's just I'm not being judgmental. I'm not being judgmental. I am definitely being judgmental and I shouldn't. But basically it's a I can't use the word, so I'll just explain a little bit, which is like wants her to go out with other guys and then like tell him about it so he can be all like jealous and like, possessive and shit. It's like, yeah. If you know what I'm talking about, it starts with a C. I know. Okay. General read on my situation. Yeah, so like I said, we're gonna I'll tell you what these are saying, which looks like they are probably talking about that. Interesting fella. Ariana said she was like, oh, interesting fella. Okay, anyways, but like the I closed out the tab and when I closed it out, I thought I dropped my phone. Oh my god, what do you want? What in the heck are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. All right. I'll look at it in a minute. Okay. Plans later this week. Okay. I'm just gonna say this as just a piece of advice. How do I say this? I think that it's okay to have interests that the other person isn't into if you have someone else that's into them. Like if you're like an open thing or whatever. But in my experience, that's giving way too much information away. But in my experience, you have to line up in that kind of compatibility, that topic, or, you know what I mean? Not that specific thing, but like, I don't think I can say the word on here without getting in trouble. But if you don't line up in that section of the relationship, it's not going to end up working out. And if it's something that like you feel this uncomfortable about, you're not going to be happy in that relationship. Like, it's going to feel like he's going to feel like his needs are not being met, and you're going to feel like you're being forced to do something that you are not comfortable with just to make the other person happy. That is my life experience. So if that's not something that you're comfortable with, this is probably not the right relationship. I know, but like you're feeling uncomfortable with it. Like that's the truth of the matter is you're feeling uncomfortable about it. Because if it was something that you were into or even curious about, you wouldn't feel this way. You're feeling this way because there is a resistance, there is a dissonance within you of like, I don't want to do that, but he wants me to do that, so maybe I should want to do that. Don't do that. All right, I'm going to tell you what these cards are. With him in general. Oh my Lord. I can't even with okay. I don't know if it's Riz or Riz. My advice to you is not what you're going to want to hear, which is neither. You should take some time to yourself and work on you and figure out what you want overall out of life and out of a relationship, and so that when you go into things with a partner, whether it's poly or not, you know what you're looking for, and therefore you're going to be happy with it when you find it. Because right now it sounds like you're not happy with either one of those people, because if you were, you wouldn't be trying to decide which one of them to pick. So I hope that was helpful, even though it wasn't the information that you wanted. Okay, the cards are stagnation and overcoming obstacles and starting over. They're all upright. Wisdom is in reverse. You have a choice right now. That's what they're saying. Like you have you have a choice right now. You too, if you're still here. This starting over, being upright, like you're not starting from nothing, you're starting from experience. So that means that like if this person doesn't work out, it wasn't a waste of time. Don't hold on to something that's not for you just so that you don't have to be alone, because you're better than that, and I know you already know that. But it's like, okay, there's someone here finally, now let's hopefully this will go this way, but you're trying to force this. Overcoming obstacles, this is, like I said, this is a choice. Like stagnation is upright, which means that this is talking about this internal dissonance that you're feeling. Like, it's that energy that doesn't feel right. So it is, their suggestion is to walk away from it. It's wisdom. The wisdom card is about integrating all of our experiences that we've had into this wisdom so that we can use that in making our future decisions. You're not using it. It's there. You already have it. Like, you have this wisdom from everything you've already been through. You're not using it. Use it. I'll pull the other ones and see what comes up. That makes a lot of sense. This is the other thing that people don't understand is when you spend time with someone, you're sharing your energy with them, right? It's not just time. Like, you're sharing your energy with them and you're getting their energy all over you. If I were you, I would just do an egg cleanse. Super easy and basically free. If you already have them, you just, and if you want, you can, I don't know if you, excuse me, I don't know if you've ever done one before, but if you want, you can do it and you crack it into like a clear, completely clear glass of water, like cold water, and do not look at it from the top because the energy can come back out. So, just want to put it in there, and you can take a picture of it and send it to me, and I'll tell you a very short version of what it says because I don't read them that often. I'm not an expert at it, but I can generally tell where a problem's coming from. Okay, can I please get a card for Kathleen? Nope. Are you guys going to give me a card? A card for Kathleen, please. Whoa! Thank you. Damn. They were just like not going to give me that card. Okay. You can do that. I just, if you want to read it, you crack it into the glass, and then after that, you can pour it, into the toilet and flush it. Okay, can I please get a card for Kathleen? Oh, I love that. I love that one so much. Let's see. Oh, wow. I'm not going to read that one, but these two are the same thing in two different. Yes, I'd like to know what he's thinking too. Well, unless we did like a paid, that's like a really like digging into things, and I'm also really tired. What is with everybody with the questions tonight? Oh, it's because I changed the freaking thingy to people that follow. I need to change that back. Okay. Anyways, these are this one's shame. Or sorry, this one is shame, and then this one's beware the shame creature. I think it's going to take a minute. I think eventually, yes. I think you're going to have to take one you don't necessarily like as much while you look for the other one. Okay. Books. That's what I want. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm going to say this about what he's thinking. He's thinking that that's what he wants. Like he knows what he wants, and that's why he's being, vocalizing it at this point. He's like, well, this is my thing, so that he can figure out if you're into it or not. And then if you're not, then you should just be honest with him that you're not. And I wouldn't try to force something. Okay, shame. All right. I shine the light of liberation and acceptance into my hidden corners. I am not alone. I am worthy of love as I am. It is almost certain that at some point in our lives we have felt shamed or will feel shamed, humiliated, embarrassed, wronged, or made to feel like a fool, simply for being ourselves or sharing our truth. Feeling shamed is so powerful because it is tied to one of our fundamental desires as humans, belonging. Shame can bring along feelings of not being worthy of love or acceptance and fear of being outcast. This is also probably partially what he's feeling. To avoid feeling shamed, one might hide, reject, change who they are, lie about what they feel or have done, isolate themselves, or put on a false image to save face. Unfortunately, shame grows in isolation. Shame is one of those spiraling energies. When we feel shame, we hide. When we hide, we feel like we've done something wrong, so we hide more. We feel isolated, which makes us feel unworthy of love and understanding. Then we don't share what feels difficult, so we don't hear others talk about it. On and on we spiral. Consider courageous sharing and vulnerability as an antidote to shame. When shame is shared in a safe space and held without judgment, it has nowhere to hide and it loses power. Think about any bits of shame you keep hidden. Feel how to create safer spaces for your shame to be shared and held. Then the questions. Yeah, I think so. I think he's feeling ashamed, but he is into it, and you're feeling ashamed because you're kind of not. I think you're kind of wishing, like, okay, I wish this kind of aligned. You know what I mean? Okay. Then all right, questions. What do I feel shameful about that spirals within me? How can I share my shame so it no longer can hide? And how do I shame others and create a shame spiral for myself? Damn, that one. All right. The I personally would do this as a writing instead of as this exercise, but you can do it either way. I did mine as a writing. I didn't do it this way. Okay. Gather a flashlight and head to a safe space. Uh, Shame likes to stay silent and hidden. Sharing it and seeing it can help some of its timidity fall away. On your own or with trusted friends, speak your shame. Name it and speak it. Set a timer for 3 minutes. Close your eyes so shame can feel a little safer. And speak free flow, raw and real, telling your story by speaking, I feel shame around. Then hold the flashlight up to a part of your body where you feel the shame hiding and say, I see you. You are still worthy of love. I am here. Breathe into the shame and watch it feel relieved by being seen. I talked with a friend about it last night. Oh, really? All right, I'm gonna do this other one, not the shame one. This one is it's one of my favorite cards in this deck because it's something on my card. Sorry. Okay, this one is Remember the Wooby. Remember the Wooby. It's so cute. I can't even. Okay. Remember the Wooby. Remember that blanket you had as a child, the one that comforted you with its mere touch, or the special stuffed animal or toy that that connected you to your own ease. That feeling is the Wooby. And it has oh my god, I can't read. I'm sorry. That feeling is the Wooby, and it is the center of your belonging. Belonging is the center of the universe. Forget about the practical adult world for a while. Embrace the Wooby. The books, films, poems, music, and nature that put you back in touch with your own nature, inspiring you to remember who you really are beyond your own circumstances. That is what is calling for you right now. Answer. The Little Prince taught us that which is essential is invisible to the eye. Close your eyes to see. Tell reality to bite it. When you're ready to deal with it again, it'll be waiting for you. You'll always find proof of what you seek. So stop looking at all the ways you don't fit in. Refuse to take account of what displeases or hurts or frustrates you. Spend this time falling in love with all the ways you belong to the planet and to your sacred, gorgeous heart. I love that card. I wonder if I can fix this thing now. Ah, here it is. 1 second. I'm just going to do this so I can. Oops. Because I keep forgetting about it. Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. Just send him to me. I'll make an attempt to fix him on here. Not really. You don't have to do that. But I do have people that do that. Like I was gonna, I wanted to tell you something, but I can't tell you on here. Okay, all right. I'm gonna get off of here. I'll just text you in a second. But anyways, I hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful, magic night, day, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Good night. You're welcome.